Welcome back. In the previous video, we looked at how to configure your mail sending service provider, and we used Postmark. But what we didn't look at is how to actually send emails. We did sending the verification email via Laravel, but we didn't look at how to do it ourselves. So in this video, we're going to look at that. So we have our account here and we create courses. So for this example, we want to send an email every time a new course is created. So it's not the best example in the world, but what it's going to do is show you how you can actually send emails. So there are going to be certain actions that your application does that are going to trigger the need to send emails. So let's have a look at how we do that. So if we come over to Postmark, we're in the mail section, but we actually need Mailables. So let's come up to the top and have a look at what options we've got. So writing Mailables, let's have a look. Generating Mailables, even better. So we want to actually use markdown for this. This is also included in Laravel, but it just makes it a lot simpler. We don't have to design so much ourselves because there's preset emails and they're actually going to look very similar to this sort of email. And if I had to guess, they maybe use the same templates, but I didn't have to guess. So let's have a little look at what we need to do. So we need to basically generate a markdown mailable. So let's have a look at how we do that. In fact, I'm going to stop faffing around and I'm just going to use this handy menu at the top here. Markdown mailable. So what we're going to do is we're going to just copy this and we're going to change it to what we need. So this is currently a command to create an order shipped mailable, but we want to do course created. So we're just going to paste that in and change it to what we want. So obviously we don't want order shipped, we want course created. And this here, this markdown mail.orders.shipped, this is going to create our actual email file. So our markdown file. Well, it's actually a Blade template, but it uses markdown. So this is going to create our email view, our mail view. So we're going to say mail.courses.created. And that's going to create the file down here somewhere. In resources, we're going to now see views. We've got emails. That's the one for, that's a Jetstream one, but we've got this mail here and we're going to see courses and created.blade. So this is our email. So it's a good starting point and you're going to see these components here, Xmail button and Xmail message. So these are components that are pre-made and it makes our emails look good without having to think too much. So what we're going to do is have a little look at the Laravel documentation. We're going to see how we can actually send an email. So this is how we can write it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can have a look for yourself, but you can just change the text in there. You can pass variables, things like that. But we're going to look at what we need to do. We will pass some variables to it. We will pass the name of the course just so you can actually see how that works. But we just want to see how we actually send it. So sending mail. So we need to use the mail facade. So we're just going to go and basically see where we need to put this. So because it's course created, we're going to find our courses controller. Up here, controllers, course controller. And we only want to send an email at the moment when a course is created. Again, it's not the greatest example ever, but it will help you to get a picture of what's going on. So let's just make that smaller. So we need to use this mail facade, and also we need to use our mail class that we created, so which was course created. So I'm just going to show you where they are. So we're going to copy that, put that in the top, and then we're going to see, look, we've got folder up here called mail and you're going to see course created. So if we can say and that's popped up there, lovely. So what we're going to do is come down here, and we're just going to use this, the facade here. Copy that. Oops. So what this basically does is sends to, so in this to here, you put the email address. So this is currently doing some Laravel magic, and it's just going to do the currently authenticated user. And then we can pass this order shipped is what it says currently, but we're going to change this to course created, and it's currently passing a hypothetical order, but we're going to pass the course. So let's just change that to what we would want. So we're going to send it to user email. So the user that is creating it. It's the same difference, by the way, as doing that request user, but we're not using that, so we're just going to do that. So you could even just write an email address in there. It's just going to send it to that email. And then we're going to say new course created, and we're going to send this new course. Save that. And then we're going to come to our course created mail or mailable, and we're going to actually have a look at how we do this. So if we see here in the view data, typically you'll want to pass some data to your view. That's what we want to do. There are two ways to make data available to your view. The first way, any public property defined on your Mailable class will automatically be made available to the view. So that's what we're going to do. So we're basically going to do what they've done here. So they've got a constructor and they've got this order model. So we're going to do the exact same thing with our course. If we have a look here in our constructor, we're going to say public course, and then we're going to say put our course model up here. Lovely. So now this course, which we passed from here, is going to be available in our mail here. So now we can say something like this. Hello. We can say new course created. The course is called, and we can say course name. So this is referring to the properties on our course object. And then we can just put the ID as well. So just so you can get a picture of what's going on. How many times am I going to put that symbol? Course ID. Save that. And now, with a bit of luck, when we create a course, it's going to send an email. So if we come to Postmark, not Postmark, yes, actually Postmark, and we come to servers, default transactional stream, activity. So it's processed that one, let's refresh it, and it's probably going to say delivered. No, just give it a chance. But anyway, you're going to see we have this email, new course created. The course is called new course name with ID number 9. Again, rubbish example, but it's showing you how you can pass data from your application to your emails. See you in the next video.